Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. I'm Ruben and this is
Gemma!
Hi, thank you so much for joining us. Today, as we said on our previous show, we are going to do the top 10 games coming out in March. Hope you've saved up your money for March's games. Some of the biggest releases are coming out in March.
Yeah.
So we're just going to jump right into it.
So the first game that we've got coming out in March is on March the 1st, and it's Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
On the PS4 exclusively. This looks really fun. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world, which I guess is less than fun was not the right adjective for this one, probably. But yeah, you're in this post-apocalyptic world. Your name is Aloy, and you are surrounded by these mechanical dinosaur monster things. Which are really cool. You can hunt them and scavenge their parts to build things, and you can like hack them and use them for things as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, this looks so cool. It harks back to what a lot of people are saying, Shadow of Colossus. So the really old game that has been redone since. If you love climbing up giant monsters and kind of taking them down and hacking them. So they kind of mixed both worlds. It does actually look really crisp. I believe it plays at 60 frames per second. It's an exclusive game, as we said, to PS4.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this one for quite a long time, so I know they've put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
This is our first game, 1st of March. Pretty excited about it. She looks pretty Amazonian, kind of Indian. She's got the kind of hybrid look.
Like
pretty
society
badass.
is completely collapsed. Everything's all overgrown, and people have reverted back to like this caveman type existence.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that you
really
get to
cool.
find out a bit about what's happened and why the world is like this as you explore the campaign.
Yeah. So next up on the 3rd of March, the Nintendo Switch is out. So obviously it's not a game, it's a console, but one that we're quite excited about.
You can play games on it.
Yeah. I love Nintendo. So they've created a console that is really portable. So you can take it with you wherever. I believe in an earlier video, we showed in their commercial, they think you may want to play on the toilet.
Yeah, so you and your console and your pooper scooper can try it.
Or in class, or wherever, you can just pick it up and take it with you. And this is, I thought the Wii U was quite portable. This is even more portable than that. So you've got your dock, which your console goes in, and if you just pick it up, then you can just walk away with it and play on your Wii U wherever you want to go. It's got a few hours of battery life, between 2 to 6 for the whole console, and then the Joy-Con, as they call their little controllers, have much longer battery life. I think that's like 20 hours or something. So you can keep going for ages. Yeah. And they've designed it just so that you can like take it and play it anywhere, which is really cool. Or you can just dock it and play on your TV screen. The Joy-Con, the controllers, sort of split in half, so there's 2 of them, so you can share the joy. Do you see what they did there?
I see what they've done there.
So that's cool. Or you can clip them on either side, and then it looks a lot like a Wii U and plays a lot like a Wii U with the screen in the middle. Or you can put them in the like controller holder thing, which the name escapes me right now. But but then it becomes more like a conventional controller. Or of course you can get a Pro controller, which does look like a conventional controller.
How much is this console?
Oh, it's like $279. Was that it?
Yeah, which is kind of standard for a new release console.
The Joy-Con are of course quite expensive, but
why?
Let me tell you about them. They are really clever, just the most clever. So one of them has a sensor on the front. If you hold your hand in front of it, you can play, like in front of it. You can play rock, paper, scissors. It will know what you choose if you hold it just in front of you.
Why don't you play with us now?
So it can do that. If you're trying to lift something with you're holding your controller in your hand, and there will be resistance. So if you try and lift it up, you'll be able to feel a resistance there.
How does that work? That's weird.
It's just all of the cleverness.
It's magic.
And if you push something down, you'll be able to feel it pushing down.
Wow.
It's so cool. And they say if you hold it, and they're like trying to simulate a glass, you'll be able to feel an ice cube drop into it from their like HD vibration thing, and you'll be able to shake it and feel how many ice cubes are in it,
3.
And you'd be able to feel water pouring into it as
So
well.
what, is it going to vibrate when the water falls in?
You'll be able to feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
It must be really sensitive though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be. Can you imagine how that would be used in like games though? Like
Yeah.
if you were like going underwater, you'd be able to like feel.
Really interactive game.
Yeah, all kinds of things. So that's really exciting.
That's why it's $74.99.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the like, obviously it comes in 2 parts.
Right,
so if you've got 2 of these Joy-Con, that's 4 people playing together. So
Okay. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
So what is one of the new games that's coming with it? What are they releasing with it?
Zelda is out on the same day.
Zelda
Breath of the Wild. We've been looking forward to this for a while. It looks amazing. It's like Zelda but more epic. It's much more open and you can do whatever you want to do. Not like the more recent Zelda games where they've kind of like stuck you on little paths and kind of taken you through it. It's going to be much more like wild.
Yeah.
And the wildlife looks just amazing. There's going to be some more creatures, more enemies to battle, and they're more intelligent than they have been in previous games as well, and will follow like a routine. There's some creatures that will sleep at night and then get up and work in the day, and it's the world is much bigger than anything we've seen before. Also, Link can jump. Weird that we haven't seen this yet, but he can actually jump and climb up trees and climb up walls and cliffs, and really explore this epic landscape.
And it's pretty cool. It comes out a little bit later from when the new console comes out on the 3rd. Obviously it's exclusive only to Nintendo because it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
At number 7 we have Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now this is the 10th game in the Tom Clancy series, I believe. The publisher is from Ubisoft Paris, so their whole office have been working on this game for a long time now. We've had the closed beta, open beta, the gameplay looks amazing. What it is 4-player co-op in their first open world game. So they've had games that are close to open world, like with games like Division, but that was just kind of one city and a little bit more and some underground stuff. They've given you a whole map to go and explore with. Obviously there's a campaign and you are kind of encouraged to go and follow and rescue somebody if that's what they want you to do, because that's in the storyline. But
if you wanted to, you could go explore.
Yeah, you want to go have a nap, go see the sea, go doing some mountain climbing.
I'm not sure if napping is something that people choose to do in
So
their gameplay.
Depends on how funny your napping is. This is really exciting gameplay. I'm going for a nap.
Let's just watch the snoring.
No, but we've played some of the beta. There is a beta currently running now. So if you can get your hands on it, test it out. It looks really great. If you have followed any of the Tom Clancy games or played any of them, this is probably the game you've been waiting for. We thought Division was going to be it. But unfortunately it was the open world kind of aspect of it where you kept on going to a certain part and you know you can't go that way. Here's a wall again. Can't go that way. Now apparently the map is so big that you can do that most of. Apparently the story is pretty intense, but you do get to go in the story with your friends. It's 4-player co-op, so it's out on PS4, Xbox One, and I think PC. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's on definitely on the 2 consoles.
Cool.
And is out on the 7th of March.
Awesome. And next we've got Nier Automata, which is out on the 10th of March.
This looks crazy.
Only on PS4.
Yeah.
So this is another exclusive.
They're coming out with all the exclusives. Yeah.
So this is the second in a sequence of games. There was a Nier and now there's Nier Automata.
Yeah.
In this one you're an android because the world has been invaded by machines.
Right.
And so you are fighting on behalf of mankind to save the world as like a super cool, like you look almost like an anime
It's very anime. It's very Japanese.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. And you fight the machines and you can ride a moose, do a spot of fishing.
You can ride a moose. I mean, you should buy it alone for that.
I know,
Riding
right?
a moose as a half Japanese robot anime character.
Yeah.
I'll buy that now. Also, apparently, it's Dark Souls hard.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's going to be as hard as Dark Souls, but do bear in mind that you're going to have to grind and learn the mechanics properly to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
and the weapons are amazing as well. Have you seen the weapons?
Yeah.
They're
crazy.
Massive, and like I've heard if you hold them in like a different hand, they'll do something different, and they're just really complex and amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they've really thought about the mechanics and the gameplay. Like with
Yeah.
Dark Souls, you have to figure out ways to thrust your sword or tilt it up and hold left trigger, and suddenly it's doing
Yeah.
something else special.
Also, on the 10th of March, we've got Lego Worlds coming out. Who wants to be a master builder?
I do.
This looks really cool. If you're into like Minecrafty or any of the Lego games, this is probably a good one for you. You can build stuff and explore the world.
Yeah.
And meet all of the characters from your favourite Lego sets.
Yeah, I mean, they've said that this is something that the community of Lego and Minecraft had wanted for a long time.
Yeah.
It looks very Minecraft, although the building mechanics are different. This is, you get to build, obviously, because you're a master builder.
Yeah.
You get to go where you want. I believe there is a story arc, whether how linear it is, I don't know. But it looks super fun.
It really does.
You get to be a master builder.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, you can like create blueprints and share them with your friends. Find blueprints in chests and build stuff out of them.
So much fun. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's Lego World. I think it comes out on multiple platforms: PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Yeah.
And what's unique about this is the price.
Yeah.
So it's supposedly, well, depending on where you are in the world, it's 19.99. Wow, £19 99 pence, which
We're
is
gonna
similar.
party like it's
19.99. Thank you. It's similar in price to what Minecraft does when it came out. So this did have me a little worried because I was wondering how much content there is then. But if you think about Minecraft, there's it's never ending.
Yeah.
If it is the same formula where you can just rebuild and create things and they're gonna add things, this will keep you happy for years to come.
awesome.
Everything was awesome. At number 5, Live Long and Prosper. This is Star Trek VR Bridge Crew. This comes out on the 14th of March. It's exclusive again to PS4 for their VR unit. What is that called? VR unit. Yeah, it's called VR. That's what it's called. It's VR unit. But it also comes out on PC with the HTC Vive. Unfortunately, Xbox doesn't have anything on it yet. But anyway, getting into the Star Trek, you get to do co-op with 5 people. So if you manage to get 5 people who have VR units or HTCs, you can be on the bridge. It's not.
Can you play it online,
Voyager.
or do you have to be in the same room?
I think you can play it online. I think that would be hard to get everybody around at the same time with 5 goblins. No, I think the point of it is you can play with your friends anywhere, like in New Zealand, Australia, Africa, and then you get to be on a crew of a starship. The campaign looks epic. You are discovering a new part of space, and it's carrying on from the story of the films, which is so clever. So you are taking the Vulcans, where you're trying to find a new Vulcan. You're trying to find them in a home because their world has been destroyed.
Yeah. Hard time.
But there is a baddie as well.
Yeah.
Baddies, yeah.
Are they the Klingons?
The Klingons.
They're coming for you.
The Klingons are on the starboard bow, Jim.
Wow.
The Klingons are on the starboard bow. No, okay, we're not going to sing that song. But so you got to try and do like a peace treaty or something, or just set your phases to stun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this looks so cool. If you at all like Star Trek and you have a console and you have a spare £300 to buy a VR and you want to buy the game, then you can also
boldly
get
go where no man has gone before.
Oh, I like that. That's good. Well done. So, yes, do live long and prosper and go and buy that. Well, that's the wrong way around. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going? Okay. Number 4.
Yay.
I'm so excited about this. Mass Effect Andromeda comes out on the 23rd of March. Comes out on PS4, Xbox One, and I believe PC.
No way.
This is a standalone story though. It doesn't carry on from the Mass Effect trilogy, where Sam Shepard had to save the galaxy over multiple times.
Yeah.
But it does, I believe, have everything the same that made the Mass Effect trilogy so good.
Don't you start on a ship that left before all of that went on?
The Nomad.
And now you're in a different star system.
Yes, it's
galaxy.
It's called the Andromeda Galaxy.
Yeah.
Galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy. I guess that's
where the name comes from.
Yeah.
Clever.
Obviously the conversations work the same way. Every species you encounter, you have a conversation. You choose where you want the story to go. You can decide to hate them. I presume they'll have similar Paragon ethics, whether you choose to be good or bad or Sith Lord. but the graphics, I don't know if you've seen any of the trailers or the gameplay, but this looks like it's going to be pushing the consoles already that have just come out to like as far as they can go.
Yeah.
It looks like they seamlessly cut in from cutscenes to gameplay. Depending on which one you want to buy, there is a $279.99 version you can buy.
No, wait, what do you get for $279.99?
You get so much. You get all the exclusive stuff, obviously, that comes like DLCs, extra content, and a 1/18th model of the Nomad 1 car, which comes with fullest suspension. You can remote control it with your mobile phone. It has a built-in camera that can take high definition video and photos as if you're exploring the Andromeda universe.
That's madness.
Yeah, I mean, it's expensive, but if you are super into Mass Effect, this is probably...
You could get a Nintendo Switch for that price.
You could, but you might not like Nintendo, do you know?
Yeah, you can play it on Nintendo, could you?
No, you couldn't, no. So, there's that.
Yeah, there is that.
There is that. Vikings!
Yes! If it gets to the 24th of March and you know that Vikings are the best and that's who you want to be.
I want to be the very best.
Very Vikingist.
Yeah.
then you can get Vikings of Midgard, which is a game where you get to be a scantily clad male Viking or a scantily clad female Viking.
Apparently that's what they wore.
In the frosty world of Midgard.
Midgard, exactly.
In Fimbulwinter.
They are going a bit the fantasy route though, so haven't quite stuck to history. There are monstrosities of the undead about something to do with Ragnarok.
Someone's trashed your village.
Yeah.
And so you can like rebuild your village, fight them
not
for
Minecraft style.
fame and renown.
Build it up. Yeah.
And
I mean,
save
come on.
the world.
It's Vikings.
Yeah, be a Viking.
So Ubisoft have done that game recently with Vikings.
Yes.
But
for honor.
Yeah, for honor.
Yeah.
Thank you. For honor!
For honor!
Which we're really excited about. But this one is just Vikings.
Yeah.
It's set in that time of where Vikings, and so if you're a Viking out there and you've killed and pillaged and done all the bad stuff that Vikings do and you've finished your meat off, go and grab this game because it actually looks really fun.
And it means that like we can reuse our props.
Yeah, exactly. Help us to help you. Yeah. At number 1, we're sneaking in what comes out on the 24th of February, so it may be out already depending on when you see this.
Yeah.
But we couldn't not bring this up because Telltale Games have done a new installment of the Walking Dead series.
Love these.
And if you know anything about the Telltale Games, they've done an amazing job with Batman, Borderlands, the Wolfen something, and obviously they've been doing the Walking Dead. They've done 2 seasons of it and an offshoot. Now they're picking up Clementine's story in the sense of flashbacks. So she's got a revenge story in this one, but there's a character who wants to get back to his family or find his family.
Yeah. And
so they've taken it a little bit differently this time. If you love the Telltale Games and you've bought any of them, you'll probably know about this already, or if this is the first time you're hearing about it, you're probably gonna go and pre-order this straight away or buy it.
Yeah.
Telltale Games are just getting better and better and better. Their story arc is amazing. As a child, you probably read some of those adventure books where you said turn to page 52.
Yeah, choose your own adventure.
Yeah, it's basically that. You get to choose your own adventure. Your characters or characters that you meet remember what you said or what you do and shapes the rest of the story. This is what really holds your audience and holds your attention. Actually brings about some really tense moments.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on our top 10 games in March. We hope you have enough money to pay rent now because you bought all the games and the console.
Oh wow, so much stuff. And a tiny car thing.
Yeah. We're going to put the links down to these 10 for you to go and pre-order and buy. Feel free to have a look at them and do some more read up for yourself to decide which of these you're going to go bankrupt with. Or maybe you just buy one and be sensible.
They're probably all loaded.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody watching this show is super, super rich. If your name isn't Bill Gates, why are you watching this show?
I don't know.
No, thank you so much. Do comment and subscribe to us if you haven't already. I can't imagine why you wouldn't, because we do this so well.
Yeah. It's been so much fun. You should come back.
You should come back.
Yeah.
Come back again.
Yeah.
come back and see us. We're going to do a top 10 movies coming out in March.
So exciting.
Yeah, there's so much
many
happening in
movies.
March. Yeah.
My birthday's in March.
Is it?
It is.
Well, that's a good month then.
I was born there.
Yeah. So something else you guys can spend, buy Gemma a birthday present. If you could be an anime character, who would you be?
Sinbad with his blue hair.
Blue hair? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be the Holy Grail cup from Unlimited Blade Works.
Really?
Yeah, I'd just be the cup.
Oh, that sounds really painful.
Yeah.
Like a pile of dead... You'll just be a pile of dead white ladies.
Yeah. That's fun. Okay. Goodbye.
All the death.